absolutely blowing up CLG with that AWP at the end in overtime. We'll see if she's going to be able to continue that form. CLG Red starting on the CT side, already putting a bit of pressure on middle, but they're going to back it up. I don't think they were quite sure once that smoke goes down. They might have wanted some assistance from the catwalk, and they're not going to be able to get that nearly as much. Goose Breeder is down here, though, low on health. She's trying to flash herself out of it, but this is going to be an A crunch. They're not slowing down FURIA. In fact, they're speeding it up. They keep running. Kelsey's already down and out, and the backup is quite far away at the moment. This could be a bit of a nightmare. FURIA, they're going to get a quick bomb plant here. I don't know. Catwalk. A couple of players have shown up, but they got to be careful here. Molotov on car as well. That is a rare sight for a T-side pistol. And there it goes down. They try to run through. It's Olga with a couple of really good kills. She keeps going, a triple at the end, and FURIA, they end up picking up the pistol to start off the third map with.
A brave ploy from CLG Red. They're going for a very aggressive play towards mid. They had no one towards A, but immediate reply from FURIA, right? They went for the quick A pincer, didn't stick around for the mid fight, and the CTs, they just got caught in a very uncomfortable spot there. Heroics from Emmy with the dualies, able to find a couple, but that's all she could find, and Olga continuing her form since the previous map as Diane takes down Ka with the scout. Okay. Hello there, the force by and Olga catches Emmy. Perfect timing despite not having any vision.
Yeah, had that crosshair trained on the corner already, so smoke doesn't even matter when you get the timing down right, but shocking way to start the round. Scout through the middle. 4-on-4 now, and they're starting to creep over towards long, and if you look at the minimap, you could see CLG Red are investigating what's happening at top mid, so they're going to know what's coming next, and I really enjoy this part. Super important to get that information on the CT side, and Dust2 is one of the more difficult maps, in my opinion, to even get any information at all on what's happening when you're on the CT side, so nice to see them do this. They still have very limited weapons, so it might not help them, but it's better than nothing. We'll see. They started to show up, trying to go for a bit of a flank out long. I'm not sure if it's a little bit early, maybe. I think they needed a bit of success here for the long flank to actually work out. Yeah, Goose Breeder is going to be found. Gabby, she was holding it, and that Molotov will slow them right down.
Yeah, they might just go for the save over here, right? Like, you still have the scout and a couple of Deeks to work with. Might as well try your hand come the next round. Or are they still going to go for this? They haven't found anything. And with the bomb ticking away, yeah, they should be just looking for the exits here. Hold on to these pistols for the next round because it's not going to be any money remaining. Kelsey still feeling a bit adventurous, and FURIA are showing nothing. They're going to be tucked in, for forcing CLG Red to walk in if they want to find anything here. And Die actually spotting a couple of players out. The tags won't land, and that should be a very comfortable round here for FURIA. They're going to make it 2-0, at least still for CLG, though there is the weapons that it can work with. The second scout has been picked up as well by Julie all the way towards T-Spawn. I do believe there was Car's scout, which got taken down earlier by Die. So still, yeah, the two scouts there, a Deagle in play. If they can get some body tags, the USPs could go to work as well. So FURIA still need to take this carefully.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. And again, it is probably better to just try and stay dangerous in the following round than it is to throw yourself at the end of that round. So I appreciate that. Third one coming up. Ka, is she going to be worried about it? She's just jump spotting it to make sure that no one is running down into lower dark. Her teammates checking up upper dark at the same time. So yeah, if anyone's going through that way, you want to know and be ready for anything. She did get tagged once again, down to 15. So that's becoming a little bit of an unfortunate situation for her. They're going out long once again. I can understand that because, especially in these kind of anti-ecos, you could usually win that long fight. I mean, the danger is a flashbang and a five-man setup could do something, but we can tell that's not happening right now. And even then, still, you could still just win it if you just get the spray down right.
Absolutely, and also they have the utility as well to try and somehow neutralize these scouts. Die is playing a dangerous game. She's been tagged on at 20 HP as well. Trapped behind the boxes, and it's going to be Mari to finish her off. Now they're going to be going for this. No point saving these pistols, though. And you would be looking to deal a bit of economic damage if you can. Goosewood is tucked inside a Gandalf. If they don't check this angle, she could at the very least find one kill.
See how long she sticks around for. Gonna go for a little bit of a peek there and taking down Olga. That's a good start. The Deagle almost with the kill. Judy will follow it up, and they're doing some good damage right here. going for the jump shot. You have to try, right? You just have to. They're going to try and see if they can come look for him. Car very low on health, and this a headshot. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Instant death. Could she do a bit more? Nearly finding the top of Gabby up there, but not just yet. 16 health left, so might be a little bit tricky. Izza takes her down at the end, and it is the round for FURIA, but an expensive round.
An expensive round, but still, I think they're going to be pretty comfortable and pretty happy with the way that played out. 3 on the trot here for FURIA. They always seem to have these really good starts, right? They win the opening pistol round. They're able to convert the anti-ecos. We saw that on Vertigo as well, although they did lose the 3rd round there. We saw that happen in Mirage. But it's when it comes to the buy rounds in the first half that we see CLG Red find a lot of the success. And let's see if they will be able to replicate that once more. 3 players towards long. We have Kelsey with the A1 towards the B bomb site. And look at the pace being set here. Olga flashes from the CTs blinding her, but she has an inkling that someone there. Emmy's going to be found out, and Olga, is she going to find Goose Breeder? Double Molotovs. Goose going to be forced out of position. She should be dead to right here. And indeed she will be. Brilliant stuff coming out from FURIA.
A bit of a miss for Die. She might not have more chances. Mary will take her down. And Kelsey on her own. 1 versus 5 all the way across the map. There's not much they could do there. They managed to isolate. Well, they win the first fight at the corner, but they isolate Goose Breeder down there. They put up a smoke, and that's all they needed. Wow, what a start here. And again, remember, CLG Red have not been tested that much. I mean, plenty of teams have tried, but they've been looking like an absolute powerhouse throughout the entire season. So this might be one of the few times that they really feel like, man, we're going to have to dig deep to make this work. This is a new experience in a lot of ways for them. Kelsey trying to save that M4A1 all the way. Oh, all right. Not a lot showing there.
Barely taking any damage as well there, Anders. And this was a full buy coming out from the side of CLG Red. At the beginning of this tournament, we looked at CLG Red, we looked at Enigma Galaxy, and we were like, this is the grand finals that is kind of like predetermined. We know that it's going to be these 2 teams going up against each other, but it looks like right now, FURIA, they're trying to throw a curveball here. They were the team that everyone said was the dark horse coming into this tournament, and they're showing why. They're showing grit, they're showing tenacity, and right now on Dust2, they're showing domination.
It's absolutely perfect start, isn't it? And you're right, Enigma Galaxy already, they're in the grand finals. They're ready, they're watching the game, no doubt, getting themselves mentally prepared. So that is coming up later today. So clear your schedule and stick around, because there's some players on that team too that are absolutely amazing to watch. You don't want to miss it. 4th round already over, and now we'll see CLG with some upgraded pistols, a little bit of utility, but not a lot to work with. And look at FURIA switching it up. They've been very, very insistent on this A long play, and now they're deciding to go for B instead, and it is an absolutely perfect call.
Absolutely. Brilliant call, and they're just going to go for the contact walkout. Any other time I would have said it's kind of risky, but they have conditioned CLG Red over the course of the previous rounds, and yeah, it's an empty bomb site. They're still going to be utilizing all their utility there. Perfectly executed. If I'm CLG Red, you just go for this, right? You just try and be a little disruptive, take away a few guns, because FURIA, their money is still very, very solid. Great flashbang, a bit of a belabored spam there, but Izza and Gabby are there to absolutely smother that retake attempt from CLG Red. 5-0 for the Brazilians, but the buy is going to be coming out for the NA side once more. A double up setup as well.
That could be the solution. It's kind of a classic way to go, looking if you're starting to have trouble on Dust2. You just try that double up and see if it isn't going to pay off. But a 5-0 start. FURIA, much better than we've seen previously here. And it's up to CLG Red now to rediscover that form that we've seen earlier from them. Out long, they've already sent Mari out there. She's trying to create a bit of a distraction. They're throwing some nades at her, but as long as she can keep 2, almost 3 people out at long, yeah, Dai is even going to join up. She's rotating or pushing this entire defense away from the bomb site, and now they might realize, is it too late? Olga, a missed shot here from Dai might cost her everything. Emmy's going to get her a kill, but yeah, it's too late. Olga goes for the swing, and that's everything they needed. Ooh, and Julie with a little bit of a missed grenade. Olga keeps going. I think that's the 3rd kill of the round for her. Unbelievable.
Olga is just racking up the frags, Anders. It's not an eco round either. She's just coming to her own. And we thought, we saw her in the first half of Mirage. We're like, okay, that's an incredible showing, and she's continuing to do the same. And they're trying to hunt her down. Kelsey at least able to find both Olga and Iza, trying desperately to keep this M4A1 in play. But FURIA, they have so much money to work with, so it's barely going to make a dent in their economy. 6-0 here for the Brazilians. They are starting to just look so dominant here. Still early days, however. But still, the fashion in which they're winning these rounds, that is what is terrifying if you're a fan of CLG Red.
Yeah, it felt like they needed to put a lot of people down at long to try and deal with the fact that Mario's down there. And they eventually did get the kill on her, but they gave up the entire A-bomb site for it. And Olga's, she's just an absolute monster right now. Once they let her loose and she starts to just feel that confident, you could tell she's ready to crack open these rounds. And so far, they have not been able to stop her on the third map here. Wow, this is unexpected.
The smiles have they've dissipated off the face of CLG Red. We saw how, you know, they were like so super energized, super upbeat when they won Vertigo, and then even in Mirage, even when they lost a couple of rounds here and there, they're like, it's okay, girls, we got this. But now it's serious business. Yeah. Now they know, guys, it's.
There was a lot of joking around earlier, and I mean, there's a lot of celebrating after winning that first map, so they need to back it up right now, and they need to get back into it. 7th round coming up. It's Car with the opening to take down Goosebrita to begin with. Julie, it's good with the deagle. Needed one more headshot. Iza trying to defend herself. Eventually she'll fall. And this is very aggressive, and it could work out. Die up here. Nice tag. She needs another one. Nearly has it, but they're all coming for her, and eventually they'll wheel in that AWP on Car, and that's enough to defeat the scout. Kelsey is so far away. I don't think he could have made it here any quicker, so could try and go for it if you wanted to be a hero. Not necessarily going to be easy. Bomb planted. And they're throwing grenades left and right. There is time for it, and there is a defuse kit, so maybe a 1 in 1,000 chance you could win this one. Trying for a little bit there. Out on long, she's going to be fined by Olga, and it's 7-0 in favor of FURIA. This is such a powerful start. They're looking like they are completely shutting down CLG Red.
And the architect of this aggression, it's Iza and Olga. They're just so convincing in the way they're wresting control of long. And even in that round where you only saw the pistols for CLG Red, you know, just the perfect calls. They are multiple steps ahead of CLG Red right now. Bit of a boost there. Ooh, that was so very close. But she did see a couple of players cross on over, and that's information being conveyed to her teammates. This FURIA, a bit more of a default spread this time around. Die trying to play a dangerous game. The flashbang will obscure her vision. She will peel back towards mid. Remaining members of FURIA, they're gathered outside of long. They're being very patient. They're being very methodical. Not giving any freebies to CLG. There's a bit of a lull in the action. Silence before the storm. And for CLG Red, at some point, Anders, they need to get around, or else this is getting very grim.
Yeah, they're kind of giving up on the long defense right now, CLG Red. I don't really blame them for it. They want to try and focus on Catwalk, and they're ready for any kind of a V-split. They're also pushing into Upper Dark and getting caught in the mix. Gabby, if she wins this one, it might be the round done with. Oh, it's a nice idea again from CLG, but Olga back at it, taking down Goosebrita through the smoke with a headshot. And they're in so much trouble. 5 versus 3. I don't know. Emmy is the only one even close to the A-bomb side, but she can't really defend it, and she's down in CT spawn.
You have a save.
Wow.
You have to save again. Just 2 kills, and that's all they needed. Gabby, I think Gabby was brilliant there, right? She gets to 1 kill. She doesn't re-peek and try and take the fight again. She just stays alive, forcing the player inside the tunnels to, you know, just hold on to this angle or fall back. And then an immediate call coming in for FURIA to head towards short, isolating Goosebrita, who was bio lonesome there. I think she died at the edge of a smoke, perhaps, but still. And they were just caught out of position. CLG Red. They have to concede 1 more round. 8-0 for FURIA. They are just running away with this. An unstoppable locomotive of Brazilian power. And CLG Red, like, what do they do right now?
I don't know. They need a timeout. They need a way to build this back up again. All of the momentum and the confidence has just completely exploded. And I mean, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. You completely win that first map easily. You go into the second map, you're 14-10. You probably feel like, this is already won. We're already doing well, and then you have to play overtime. You lose the overtime, and you come into a third map, and your opponents just seem so fired up. And it feels like that first map, the victory and all the celebration is miles away now. So absolutely devastating right now for CLG Red. Let's see if they have it in them to start to turn this around a little bit more.
A lot of nades being lobbed inside the tunnels. The question is it going to draw out any rotation? And indeed, it looks like it will. You can see Goose already making a way towards CD spawn to bolster the defense. 2 players there towards mid, though, which is alongside her teammate in the form of Julie. Up close and personal. And that means just 2 defenders, and Car's going to find Julie. Brilliant stuff, forcing her out from position, and Car plucks her. They're so surgical in the way they're finding these kills. In CLG Red, they're getting toyed with at the moment.
Really, really tough right there. You could see, I think Gooseberry even knew what was coming. She was ready to try and throw out that smoke. Emmy with an important kill on Mary. That's going to be a little bit good. There's a fight in Upper Dark happening at the same time, but that's Kelsey gone down to Gabby again. Gabby coming out with the goods, winning that fight on the side of the map, and it makes it almost impossible for them to do anything. If they could have cleared out Gabby, it would have been a 3 versus 4, and they would have had at least a shot at going for the retake, but I'm not sure it's doable right now. They have to know that they're eventually going to get shot in the back if they try and do it. Walking up long, though, they're tired of losing rounds, CLG Red. This is a very, very hard round to win. They're far behind already. Iza can't see much behind the smoke. Gonna try and set up a flashbang. Olga still fighting out here, and the flash is so good. Die on her own. Yeah, Olga, she's so aggressive. She wants to win this right here. And the jump up. Iza is ready for it. It's another round. FURIA, they don't stop right now. That Brazilian momentum, it is legendary for a reason.
Olga's in a blood-drunk frenzy at the moment. Yes. Even going in for the knife. She's just feeling it. 12-4. They're cleaving through this defense, and I'm loving how Gabby is just shutting down tunnels, right? When they want to go for the information play, pushing up towards tunnels, she's lying in wait and always coming out on top. And that takes away one complete avenue of finding information for the side of CLG Red. What do? They need to remedy the situation, because this is
so incredibly tough. You see the timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a chance to also chat with the coach a little bit. This is uncharted territory right now for CLG Red, no doubt. We'll see if they can summon the strength here. And again, I mean, just as much as I'm sure FURIA could feel those fans, I'm sure CLG Red can as well. Oh, the Wild in front. Here we go. 4 of them running into Upper Dark. Thinking about it. Oh, there's no one there. They're so sure this is going to be something down the middle. Again, it's only pistol, so it's a bit of a gamble, but it looks like they have the right call yet again here, FURIA. Gooseberry, nothing that P250 is going to be able to do to stop an entire squad coming your way. I still think this is, I mean, it's a nice idea. They had 3 HEs. I think they could have had a huge fight there, but no one showed up. Olga, I think, falling off. I'm not even sure where, but no, it doesn't really matter in terms of the outcome of the round. They're going to give an AK, though, at top mid. It's a tiny bit to work with. That's not the kind of victory we're looking for right now, Blair. They need more than just a saved AK. Yeah,
I mean, sure, they have the nades, right? But how are we going to go for this retake? Especially with most of the majority members coming in from the tunnels position. They have a smoke, no kit, however, and Ka, she's going to find Emmy. Flashbang is good, nade sails in. Kelsey able to find one, just one remains. It's Julie, and Ka's going to make sure she's going to find nothing more. 10-0, FURIA are flawless right now. And this was a 16-3 scoreline on the first map for CLG Red. It was 14-10 for them on Mirage, 2 away from closing it out. And look at how the tables have been flipped over.
Yeah, absolutely. I did, and it's just devastating to watch, isn't it? 10-0 right now. Still no signs of life on the side of CLG. Who's going to be the one to pick it up? Emmy's out here. They're jumping through the fire, and she's going to catch Mari. Again, that's a trick that Mari's been trying to do a couple of times now. They set up the smoke to make sure that they can block it out. Maybe a little bit of a double smoke there, but as long as no one's getting through, that's the main thing. Carter will take down Julie. It's a wallbang shot. I'm not even sure where that happens, but Gooseberry trying to look over. She knows there's a lot of trouble. Kelsey's on her own. She needs so much backup right here. They're all coming for it. Olga charging through the window, and another bomb plant inside of the B bomb site. And do you really want to go for it here?
You have to go for it at this point. There's no point saving. You need a few rounds here. And a 3 versus 3. Now they have a smoke, a couple of flashbangs, and those 2 nades. Kits as well in possession with all 3 of the CTs. Molotov's going to be lobbed in here, but all 3 coming in from double doors, and FURIA are in perfect post-plant positions.
Oh, nice Molotov right on top of the box. Isidore gets one and a headshot. Flashbangs are not. She couldn't see a thing on that last one, but still catches Emmy. There's a really cool flashbang or Molotov to know for that headshot box, but it's going to be Dai looking into lower dark, and they're hunting her. The AKs are coming her way. She gets one, but Olga will still take her down and shooting at the corpse. She's so ready. Look at it. They've got a little mini wave going on down in front. They're so excited for this, and I can't blame them for it. FURIA, they're just a couple of rounds away right now from the grand finals. I don't think anyone could have seen this coming.
The USA chants have died down a little bit. It's just Brazilians right now, and they are just enjoying this showcase being displayed here on Dust2. But here's the thing, right? For CLG, Red, if you are the best team in the region, if you are a team looking to gun for that finals, to look for that trophy and call yourselves the queens of Counter-Strike right now, this is where you show you can claw it back. This is where you show you still have what it takes to bring this one back, just the way FURIA did on Mirage.
We know they've been practicing plenty enough to be able to do it, but in the moment, it might be very, very hard to recall what that feeling is like. 11-0 in their favor. This could be the beginning of a very, very cool rivalry. Remember as well, there's Valencia coming up.
Yeah.
And it's only Season 1 of ESL Impact, so this could be the start of something much, much deeper. 11-0, Car sneaking out long, and she sees the opening. Dai on the other side, not a chance.
Not a chance in hell. And CLG Red, they're still not pivoting back towards the A side, right? They have this 2-player setup towards short. They're gonna come poking and prodding. There is a window where they could somehow snake their way in from behind. There is, however, Gabby, the eternal demon of the upper tunnels position, this time in a different position altogether, making sure they don't push on in from through T-spawn. And FURIA, they're gonna find their way unencumbered as they head towards the A bomb site. So the bomb should be planted. And for CLG Red, it's gonna come down to the retake once more. They don't have too much utility either here, Anders. A couple of smokes, a couple of flashbangs, and I don't even see a kit.
And Gabby, look at how far away she is, but she's been taking that fight in upper and lower dark so much, so she's sure that someone was going to be there, but she's actually in a different position this time. She's still going to be there for the flank, which is an absolute nightmare for CLG Red. I don't think they're going to be ready for this at all. They're locked in right now, so even if they wanted to try and exit this mission, they're not going to be able to. Isa goes down, and that's a good start here. Olga on the other side, but Gabby, she's taking steps closer. She's almost behind them, and there comes a couple of shots, and that's all-out chaos on the CLG Red side. They have no idea. They can't stand anywhere. No matter where they go right here, they're going to get shot. Gabby swings for it. Huge flank coming out. She only gets the 1 kill, but I guarantee that provides so much safety for the rest of FURIA. 12-0 for the Brazilian side. My God, this is absolutely wild.
It's overwhelming. It's just overwhelming hostility from FURIA and CLG Red. They're just getting battered, bruised, bloodied. We have the half-bite coming out here. Scout, few pistols. Car, she's got the spawn op out as well. Won't find any vision though. Timing doesn't quite pan out, but doesn't quite land a shot there. But still, CLG Red, can they do something with these guns, which they haven't been able to do with so many buy rounds is the question. FURIA have just been magnificent.
Scout shots through. We talked about some of the miracles that FURIA managed to pull out on Mirage on the second map. CLG need more than just a couple of miracles here. I don't even know how much it'll take to get back into this. A scout shot through the smoke would have been really nice. Deagles are in play, but look at the utility that's raining down, making it so hard for Emmy to find anywhere to stand. Layered flashbangs on top, down on the ramp, and by the time she gets her vision back, she's already dead. HE on top, and they just keep on going for it. Goosefrieda trying to bait out a couple of shots there, toying with it, but they don't care. They're not interested. Nice shot there from Dai at the end, and she's going to keep going a little bit more, but this round is definitely already lost.
Can hear the sounds of send them home, but
I think that's from the Brazilian side.
I mean, yeah, I mean, for CLG Red, it looks like they won't really have a long flight home, in all honesty here, Anders.
No.
Yeah, it's rough. And this beautifully painted tapestry of violence from FURIA, it's just been beautiful to watch. And CLG Red, they've been multiple steps behind, even individually speaking as well. Everyone seems to be fired up on the side of FURIA. It's not just Olga doing anything. They'll do clinch the AWP. That's decent. That is something still to work with. But you know what the problem is? There's 2 rounds remaining.
Yeah.
2 rounds in this first half.
It's very, very late. I mean, listen, I know it's very little to hold on to, but this round from Dai is actually pretty impressive. If they can... If she could, and someone has to step it up. Someone has to lead the charge for CLG to get back into the game. And sometimes one player that suddenly blows up can actually inspire everybody else. So they need that right now. And why not have it be Diane at this point in time?
It's an A fake coming in from Olga, single-handedly trying to sell this ruse, but never mind, actually the bomb is going to be peeling back. Once Olga realizes she's not really facing any opposition towards Along, she's calling them back, and Ka waiting so patiently, Goose trying to be cheeky, but she will be found. Dai, however, replies back, taking down Olga with an AWP.
Yeah, but they're going to swing against her. Oh, this is dangerous. Flash is coming out. Is the timing right for it? Emmy swings out with the M4. She takes a couple of kills, tapping away for the headshot. The car's down in the pit, and she does get the return. It's still a 2-on-3. One of the best chances yet here for CLG, and I don't think they realize that Dai's moved over by that car on long, so might be very tricky. Gabby, she's been controlling this part of the map for a long time. She's going to be maybe sneaking back to see if she can find a better position here. 13-0. CLG Red, best they could do right now is the last 2 rounds of the half. Even that is almost nothing to stand on, but it's got to start somewhere, surely. Kelsey looking down towards the middle. It's not a bad idea. Not really hard committed to the bomb site, but just trying to make sure that maybe she could sneak away a kill if somebody shows up, and if they don't, she could be quick to rotate to the A bomb site. And no noise being made from FURIA either. They're being really careful, using every single second. That's nearly a kill. And the smoke is up. Molotov into the window. Nice spam through Kelsey. That's what they need, but a grenade in return. And Ka, how much is he going to take away from them?
She's on for the A, Sanders.
Yes, she is. Oh, up in the window, Dai is looking for it. There's the shoulder. Oh, she misses the shot. I can't believe it, Ka. She gets one in return, and now Julie, what could she do? She's got an AWP on the other side, trying to get through the window on her own. Here's the flick. She misses one, pulls out the pistol instead. Oh, this would be soul-crushing. She's crouched underneath, and Julie, the panic is there, and it's the ace! Shutting it down. Unbelievable from Ka.
The ace to shut it down. Absolutely brilliant from Ka. And yes, rejoice that, because that could be it, Anders. That could be the round that pretty much seals the deal. What a beautiful sequence coming out from Ka. She could not have played it any better. 14-0, FURIA. Oh my God.
Spectacular scenes in Dallas. I actually can't believe it. Even trade to start the round with. Last of the half. Julie trying to make up for that last one, but it's still an advantage right now for FURIA. 2 versus 3, even though they're very, very low on health. Kelsey wants to run through. Oh, she wanted to get there, but took a little bit more damage than she was expecting. And now it's on Dai, 1 versus 3. 2 of them are a bullet away from death, but is that really enough? How do you even get into the bomb site? Trying to make a run for it. Mario on the other side. It is a perfect half in favor of FURIA. 15-0. Stunning so far on the 3rd map. They're 1 round away, Blair. We'll see if they can make it in this final half. It is coming right up. The madness returns here. It is the final half of this semi-final. Someone is going to have to go and face Enigma Galaxy in the grand finals that's coming up right after this, and everything points towards FURIA. Just a level that we've not seen from them before. CLG Red shell-shocked going into the second half, and they should be. They got no rounds on the opening on Dust2.
What a time to truly ascend your level. I mean, what a time for you to really not just wake up, but absolutely flex over your opponents. You can see a tactical timeout, I believe, in called by CLG Red is to talk things through. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Anders. They can't even, I mean, it's not even possible for them to win this in regulation for CLG Red.
No.
Like, you can't even win it in regulation. Even if you win, even if you have a flawless half here, it can only take you to overtime. And FURIA, they need one more nail in the coffin of CLG Red to actually send them home. Here we go, Dallas. FURIA now on a CD side and CLG Red backs against the wall, battling for survival.
How long they go. Mari's at the corner. She's playing this one versus 5. They're all going to be gunning for her. All she needs is one headshot. Ooh, they line up. Goose Breeder takes it down. It's a pretty good start here. Double smoke to make the cross, but unbelievably, Carl with the shot just as the smoke pops. And that's Goose Breeder out of the round. They're going to go check middle. It's a very smart play here. You want to make sure you're not getting flanked so you can focus on the retake. So that's what they're doing. They have a kit on Car, but they do not have any kind of a smoke. There's one flash in the air. That brings them halfway to the site. Do they have a second one for it? Yep, it pops right on the ramp, and now they're going to be gunning for it. Let's see if they can shut this one down in regulation right away at least. Emmy with a couple of kills. Oh, she keeps going. It's a nice triple, and CLG are on the board for the first time. They win the pistol. I like that. That's got to be some sarcastic cheering coming up from Emmy. Oh man, but a good round.
They denied a 16-0, Andrews. It's the small little wins we take sometimes.
Yes.
The dream is dead for the 16-0.
Listen, I was going to say, there is another side to the coin, you know. They have to obviously push it into overtime, but on the other hand, if they manage to do that, then they're setting themselves up for a legendary run that's not going to be matched for a long time. So, you could also make history on the other side of it. Die comes charging right through, no fear at all on the Mac 10. Able to take down Gabby, and it's a little bit of damage, but probably nothing else to be done here for FURIA.
Yeah, just going to be holding on to the scout and a couple of deeks there. FURIA, listen, you have to have so many opportunities to close this out. There's no need to press the matter, especially now that the 16-0 dream is dead, right? Now take your time. Take your time now. It's okay. For CLG Red, you nailed it there. If they're able to bring this one back, that's a massive, that's a gargantuan, that's a mammoth if. It would be a game, it would be a comeback for the ages.
Yeah, you already think that's the headline that probably will almost never be beaten. So, yeah, that's what you're playing for here. It takes a long, long time before they can even start to think about it. And they get the second one. A couple of deagles and a scout being picked up, or saved rather, on the side of FURIA. So they're going to be able to put them to use in the upcoming round. Still some smiles on the side of CLG. That actually, I mean, that's something that I feel like is important. There are definitely teams that we see once they get to LAN and they get shut down this hard, no one talks. It's just all quiet. Everyone can sort of feel, oh, this is not fun. We actually almost would rather just leave the server right here and just go to our hotel rooms and not have a good time. But you could see they're still laughing a little bit, and that I think is a good sign. You probably always need at least one or two people on a team that can crack a joke at the right time and get people laughing a little bit again, because it's just so devastating if everyone is going to be bitter about the situation.
Absolutely, and you just saw FURIA take their first tactical timeout. That's how dominant they've been. Yeah, let's see what they do here, right? It is still the CLG Red not really losing any members there. Die, she had a very quiet start to the game. Now 9-12, she's got the Galil in hand, and for FURIA, let's see where the players are. We got the scout still in the hands of Ka, and she will find Julie perforating her head through the wood. And immediately repositioning back all the way to the back of the B bomb set. She's got backup nearby as well, and there's two players up close towards the double doors. Now, what does CLG Red do with this? Oh, they're taking so much damage. What is that from Olga? That is illegal.
Surely is, but, you know, She's on the police side here in this, as no one's going to arrest her for it, Blair. Oh, Gabby falling off the ledge. Nice little peek just to make sure. And CLG Red, they've got to be feeling really worried. They have all the guns in this round, or rather they had. A couple of them have been lost, and now it's a 5-on-3. A scout shot and a deagle headshot through, and a close range here. Olga gets one more.
Not like this.
Yeah, well, you say that, but it might happen anyway. Kars calling it in. She saw both of them. She knows what's coming, so everyone can rotate. They're absolutely ready for it. Through the window, she's backing up. Oh, she's playing the angle so well. She knows what this is. A lot of damage being dished out here, but finally, Dai will at least find her. 2 versus 3, and the bomb is planted. Car played that one so smartly every time, closing the angle against them and getting more scout shots off. Gabby tries to run a little bit closer. Dai is just almost dead. There's the flick. There's the shot! And FURIA, they're in the grand finals of the opening season here of ESL Impact. 16 rounds as they bring down CLG Red in a massive upset.
They didn't even need the rifles to do the job there, Anders. Just going absolutely